Download this code from codegive.com, link in the description below. Wiremock tutorial, reading response bodies from external JSON files. This comprehensive tutorial will guide you through the process of using Wiremock to serve response bodies from external JSON files. This is a powerful technique for managing complex responses, keeping your stub definitions clean, and enabling you to easily update responses without modifying your stub mappings. What is Wiremock? Wiremock is a versatile mock server used for simulating HTTP-based APIs. It allows you to *stub HTTP responses * define the responses your system will receive when making requests to a specific endpoint. * verify requests * confirm that your system makes the correct requests to external services. * simulate different scenarios * test how your system behaves under various conditions, such as errors, timeouts, and different data payloads. Why use external JSON files for responses? Organization keeps your stub mappings cleaner and more readable, especially for complex responses. Instead of embedding large JSON payloads directly in the stub, you reference an external file. Maintainability easier to modify the response without altering the stub definition. This is crucial for evolving APIs. Reusability you can reuse the same JSON response body for multiple stubs, avoiding duplication. Version control JSON files can be managed and tracked in your version control system, like Git, allowing for better change management. Collaboration makes it easier for different team members, example developers and testers, to collaborate on API contracts and response examples. Prerequisites Java Development Kit, JDK, installed version 8 or higher is recommended. Maven or Gradle for managing dependencies and building your project. An IDE, Integrated Development Environment IntelliJ IDEA, Eclipse, or similar. Basic understanding of HTTP and JSON. Steps 1. Set up a Java project Create a new Java project using your preferred IDE and build tool. Maven Create a pom.xml file in your project's root directory with the following content. Gradle Create a build.gradle file in your project's root directory with the following content. 2. Create a JSON response file Create a directory named src/test/resources/__files, or the equivalent for your project structure. This is the default location where Wiremock looks for response body files. Create a file named user.json inside the ___ files directory with the following content. You can create any valid JSON structure here. This file represents the response you want Wiremock to return. 3. Write a test class Create a test class, example Wiremock file response test.java, in your src/test/java directory, or the equivalent for your project structure. This class will contain the Wiremock setup, the stub definition, and the test to verify the response. 4. Explanation of the code Wiremock server equals new Wiremock server, 8080, creates an instance of the Wiremock server on port 8080. You can configure the port. Wiremock server.start, starts the Wiremock server. Wiremock.configure for, localhost, 8080, configures Wiremock to connect to the server on localhost and the specified port. Stub for, defines the stub, the mapping between a request and a response. This is the core of Wiremock. *get URL equal to /user specifies that the stub applies to get requests to the /user endpoint. You can use other request matching criteria, example post, put, delete, URL matching, URL path equal to, URL path matching, with request body and many more. *will return defines the response that Wiremock should return. *a response creates a response builder. *with status 200 sets the HTTP status code of the response to 200, OK. *with header content type application/JSON sets the content type header to application/JSON. This is important so the client knows how to interpret the response body. *with body file user.json, this is the key part. It tells Wiremock to read the response body from the file user.json located in the __ files directory. *rest assured.get /user uses rest assured, a library for making HTTP requests in Java, to send a GET request to the /user endpoint of the Wiremock server. *assert equals JUnit assertions to verify the response status code, headers, and body. *Wiremock server.stop stops the Wiremock server after the tests are complete. 5. Run the test *. Execute the test class in your IDE. If everything is set up correctly, the test should pass. Wiremock will intercept the request to /user, read the user.json file, and return its content as the response body. Important considerations **** path to files ** the with body file method looks for files in the __ files directory by default. If you want to change the location, you can configure the file's root setting when creating the Wiremock server. Then you would place your JSON files in src/tests/resources/my_custom_files. When using this approach, the file path in .with body file should be relative to the new file's root. Character encoding ensure that your JSON files are saved with UTF-8 encoding to avoid character encoding issues. File path issues double check the file path specified in with body file. It's case sensitive and must match the file name in the __ files directory exactly. Large files for very large JSON files, consider streaming the response body directly from the file to improve performance. While .with body file works well, for extreme cases, you might look at alternatives. Dynamic responses if you need to generate dynamic responses based on the request, you might need to use request matching and templating features of Wiremock, beyond the scope of this tutorial, but very powerful. JSON validation consider using a JSON schema validation library, like JSON schema, to validate that the JSON responses in your files conform to a specific schema. This can help catch errors early. Running Wiremock as a standalone process instead of embedding Wiremock in your tests, you can also run it as a standalone process, example via a Docker container, and configure your tests to connect to the running instance. This can be useful for sharing the mock server across different tests or teams. The standalone Wiremock provides more flexible configuration options and features. Example with rest assured *. The example uses rest assured to make the HTTP request and verify the response. Rest assured simplifies the process of sending requests and parsing responses. Alternatives to with body file, *. With body, string body, directly sets the response body as a string. Suitable for small, simple responses. *. With body, byte body, Sets the response body as a byte array. Useful for binary data. Asterisk with transformer, string transformer name, map string, parameters. Wiremock allows response transformation with transformers. Transformers are pieces of code that manipulate the stubbed response. This allows modifying the response body before returning it to the client based on certain rules. This is an advanced use case. Benefits of this approach asterisk. Asterisk clear separation of concerns asterisk the stub mappings are separate from the actual response data. Asterisk easy to update responses asterisk you can modify the JSON files without redeploying or recompiling your application. Asterisk better collaboration asterisk testers and developers can easily collaborate on defining and managing API responses. This tutorial provides a solid foundation for using external JSON files with Wiremock. By following these steps, you can create more maintainable, organized, and reusable mock APIs for your testing and development needs. Remember to adapt the code and configuration to your specific project setup.